Britain's Prime Minister's chaired a meeting of the government's emergency committee in response to severe flooding. The issue of how to deal with the emergency and try to prevent it recurring has become a political blame game.
5 days after the flooding crisis began, Boris Johnson acting. Members of his emergency Cobra committee convened, but opposition parties say it's too little, too late.
Should there have been a national emergency declared?
Under pressure from rivals, Ben Wallace on the defensive.
Would the response have been quicker if this had happened in Surrey?
Well, we've had lots of response already. Before Jeremy Corbyn started making it up as he went along, we've had helicopters there way before.
The PM thanking the emergency services, but admitting too this is a crisis he can't control.
Emergency services, local authorities, Environment Agency have been working flat out to deliver an adequate response. I know there will be people who feel that that isn't good enough. I think that we may be lucky this week. On the other hand, there may be another downfall, and we have to prepare.
Residents' misery and opportunity for opposition parties. There is, after all, an election on. Joe Swinson in Doncaster with a bag of donations and a pledge of $5 billion for flood defences.
The government is just not taking this seriously enough, and I do not understand why they refuse to declare a national emergency to what is clearly an emergency situation of national standing.
The Labour leader just down the road, not empty-handed either, with $5.6 billion of funding promised, and accusing political rivals of shoring up flood defences in southern England at the expense of the north.
They have suffered appallingly in this, and of course the expenditure on flood defence is not even across the country. There's not as much gone in Yorkshire and the East Midlands compared to that that's gone in the south, and that's not right.
Torrential rain that has done terrible damage to homes and livelihoods. And for Boris Johnson, there's political damage too. This one of the perils of a winter election. And the longer it goes on, the deeper the damage will get.